Okay, this video is going to be a little bit different than, oh my God, there's a whole bunch of great videos on this YouTube considering people, well, people that are considering to purchase a John Deere X Series, Select Series mower. Well, I find the coin or whatever you want to say, and I did pick one up. But this is going to be, like I said, a little bit different because, talk about shock. I went from this Sears Custom 7 manual start. Okay, yeah, I know. It's got headlights on it, but that's because I put a motorcycle battery in it. So I wanted to, do something in the evening, which I never did. I just put a motorcycle battery in it. And notice the simplicity of this thing. Dashboard, okay, it's got a throttle and choke. Starter on off, that's the old light switch that I didn't really move. I never really used it. And there's the manual start. Yes, I am the original owner. She still runs beautifully, just had the carburetor worked on. Okay, she is 47 years old. All right, pretty simple. Okay, and it's the original Tachometer engine. Okay, the reason I had to get a new mower is it was getting to be a son of a gun using that rope start for this old codger. Now, we turn over to this beast, the x350. Oh my God, you talk about a shock. All right, wow, unbelievable. So take it from this old codger. There was a big learning curve, but boy, it was a fun learning curve. I went from a dashboard with one or two controls on it to a dashboard that's got 8 controls on it. Yes, 8. If you don't believe me, you can check it out. You got a throttle, you got a choke, you got a mower lift, you got the safety backup lever, push button I should say, on-off switch, all right, the PTO on-off, parking brake, and what they call cruise control, 8, all right, not counting the nice knob that controls your height of your grass clippings. So, there's a difference in itself. Yeah, like I said, this thing is unbelievable. Now, let me tell you about some things if you're considering getting it. The stuff that's really, really kind of neat. First of all, JD makes a big deal about if you're going to push this thing around manually, you have to pull that little lever down. You see that little orange piece of tape I've got? That's to warn me, because they say pull it out if you're going to manually move the mower around by pushing it. But to push it back in if you're going to try to start it and run it, because if you don't, it's bad for the transmission. Maybe somebody can explain why. I don't understand it, but they make a big deal out of it, and that's why I put the orange tab on it. All right? So that's something you got to be careful of. Now, yes, I did have some stuff added. I did have the brush guard added onto it. And boy, I'm telling you, does that thing look mean or what? I like the brush guard because I can move it around. You can pull on that thing and move the mower around quite a bit. All right, now, John Deere makes a big deal about leaving that grass deflector on. It says, don't remove or you will die. No, they just don't want stuff to be flying out and hitting people as you're mowing. And you know what they mean, like rocks and things like that, or Lord only knows, maybe snakes, or you never know what this is going to throw out. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, rats. Oh, they don't want rats flying out of it either. Yeah, I know, I'm just busting you. But they want to leave that thing on there, okay? And if we go around, you can see that this thing is built like a ceramic defecatorium. This is the heavy-duty chassis and all. Oh yeah, one thing I meant to tell you. Let me come around here again. I did have them. There's my fake animals. Yeah, by the way, no animals were hurt in making this video. I do have the lever that closes and opens the flap for mulching. Makes it much easier. All right. I gotta say that the poor Sears mower looks like it's being stared down by the x350. You know, yeah, the big difference. I'll tell you, when you sit in that thing, the 350, it's like a Cadillac. I mean, I just can't get over it. Before I forget, the seat. It's almost like a car. It's got a lever so you can move it back and forth. For heaven's sake, you can even adjust the springs forward or back for how soft the seat will be when you're mowing. See? I'm telling you, lots of things to learn. But boy, it's nice getting up on that thing and turning the key and not have to pull that rope starter. Okay, now back to the dashboard. Man, you have got so many different things on this LCD panel. And let me see if I can point this out. Let me just turn it on here. All right. Now, that little exclamation point that you saw there in yellow, that means that you should check down below and see what it is. It's a caution. If that's flashing, you look down below and see what part of the mower they want you to check. Now, if the stop lever, the octagon, hold on. See that red thing, stop? If that comes on, they want you to immediately check something and maybe even, contact your John Deere dealer. Now go back to the dash. Okay. There's a funny thing that looks like a fat upside down light bulb. Well, it's not. That's supposed to be the engine, all right? That's just the engine symbol on how things are going. Then you got your gas gauge, you got your RPM thing that looks like that upside down light bulb. Now here's the thing. That's the tachometer, and it's revolutions per minute. Then why does it say not revolutions per minute, but it says N per minute? N. What does the N stand for? I have no idea. I just thought it would be RPM, revolutions per minute. Maybe somebody can explain that. The other things, all right, the other symbols that you have, okay, are the seat. If that flashes, that means you got off the seat, or you didn't put the parking brake on first. Okay, here's another one. That thing that looks like a book. If that ever starts flashing, JD says that, you better contact the dealer, because that could be something serious. It's a book icon, and they want you, the John Deere people, the experts, to check it over. All right, now here's something funny. Here's Old Faithful. See the exhaust pipe? Okay, you're thinking of buying a John Deere 350. Okay. Where the hell is the exhaust? Yeah, it's not easy to see, but it's there. It's right down there, that right below, sort of right here. It took me a while before I found that puppy. So, like I said, this thing is a piece of work. And I did spend a long time checking all the other brands and checking the big box stores and all. The X series is not purchased at the big box stores. All right, you get what you pay for. Now, there's lots of things that JD talks about. You get 2 manuals. You get a great DVD, and you do learn some things from that thing. So before you RTFM, you're going to have a lot of questions, but it's worth it. Now, I'm going to be making another video with this thing up on the hydraulic jack, because there's some interesting things underneath that I learned after I purchased this. So there's lots of stuff to check out, and this machine it's certainly worth it. it was great to learn the difference between a 47-year-old good old Sears Custom 7 manual start and this Cadillac, this John Deere x350. Unbelievable, unbelievable. You sit on the thing and you got all these pedals for the hydraulic transmission and all that, and she starts right up. She purrs like a kitten, nice and smooth. One of the things I made sure that I had to have the Kawasaki engine, and you do get the Kawasaki engine, I think, starting with the x350. So that's just a couple of little crazy comments of mine. Okay, if you have any questions or something like that, just post them down below, and be kind of looking in the future. As soon as I get off my butt, I will put the JD up on my hydraulic lift, and we'll talk about some of the stuff underneath it, which is kind of interesting. For now, this is just some of my comments on the new toy and the difference between mowers now, tractors, and what they were like 47 years ago. So this is DWP for now, signing off, and hopefully we'll get that second video done, and be looking for it. Thank you. Later. Bye.